All right. All right, Garfield. What do you think about Chikorita?
I think Chikorita gets a 4-5. No, I think
Fucking stupid.
I'm putting that thing in like I don't know, like
Now keep in
mid.
mind
I'll say
the
mid,
new game's coming out and people are gonna pick Chikorita. Keep in mind.
and I hate that thing. I'm still giving it a mid.
Think it's mid. I never
Yeah,
really liked Chikorita either. I'm not on the bandwagon where it's like kill Chikorita. Chikorita's the worst starter, but it's definitely not good.
I don't like it because it was mean in the anime. That's really all.
It
I base it off
was
of
that
that.
is true. It was a bully.
Yeah, he was always just like messing with Pikachu, and I like Pikachu. I don't know, it's just a very like Miss Piggy-esque Pokemon. And as a kid, I hated Miss Piggy, but th this thing doesn't even talk, so yeah.
Gotcha. All right, we'll keep it mid. I agree with that. I think. What about
Yeah,
Bayleaf? I like Bayleaf. I think it's
it's the
the
best
best. It's the
of
best
them.
designed of the Chikorita line. So I think Bayleaf's passable. And in the anime, Bayleaf is pretty cool. Bayleaf's like a clingy ass Pokemon in the anime.
Yeah, I like the bit that's taken off of the leaf. It just looks, I don't know, it looks cool. I like the yellow coloring more than
I
like the
like that it like
weird
genuinely like
green.
looks like if you think of a Pokemon, like Bayleaf would look like a Pokemon, right?
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about its whole look that looks better than the other two in its line.
Yeah. All right. Let's put passable on Bayleaf then. You fine with that? I'm fine with
Yeah, that's at
that.
least a 4 out of 5.
What about this fucking thing? Meganium, I'm sorry, is hot ass.
No, yeah, I don't like it. I like
This
it
thing's
less than
ugly,
Chikorita.
bruh. Like I don't know why or how people think this looks good. And don't even get me started when it came to 6th gen and the 3D sprites, it got even worse. It looks terrible. It just looks
No,
like
yeah,
a
this
it
thing
just
is.
looks like a green dildo with antenna. That's what it looked like.
Oh yeah, the antennas are also kind of weird looking. I understand that it's supposed to look like a flower. I just don't
It
like it.
like
I
all
know
right,
it's
cool. You got
supposed
like
to
a
make a statement,
rose
but
main thing going on, but the rest of your fucking design is hot trash.
I don't
Whack.
like that it's coming out of where it's like nostrils would be
It's
either. It's like
whack. That's what it is.
gross looking.
All right. What about Cyndaquil? Now, a lot of people like Cyndaquil. I
Uh,
don't mind
I
Cyndaquil.
I think they smack. There's a reason they used it in in Arceus and not the other two, and then they had to save him for ZA.
I think Cyndaquil's passable.
I think
I don't think it's like I don't think it smacks. I don't think it's top tier. I think it's passable.
okay. Assuming it has its fire all the time, but if it's just like the bald one, I think because we
I
know it's
think like
just bald all the time,
the Gen 5 and below sprite smacks, but then like when the 3D things came, it doesn't really look as
that does
cool.
hurt it, and because of that, like Diflosia, he's also gonna be hurt by the 3D stuff.
Yeah, so I think we put him as passable.
Yeah.
All right. Quilava is kind of whatever. Honestly, I'm not really.
I put them in mid.
I kind of like Quilava's design better than Cyndaquil's though, because he has like the fire mohawk.
Uh, I don't know. There's something less cute about the thing,
Well, I think it's supposed to be more like ferocious, not cute.
but it doesn't look that ferocious either. So it does, I don't know. To me, it just looks like a weird like sausage, more
What?
than a. It looks
No,
more
like
like a
a
weird little.
sausage?
Listen, turn off the fire. It looks like a joke.
I guess so. All right, we'll go top of mid
'Cause-
then.
yeah,
Is that fine with you?
yeah, that's good. I like
All
that.
right, Typhlosion. Now, Typhlosion used to be cool until it got its updated dex entry. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh no, I don't know what you're talking about. What is that?
It's a diddler.
A what?
You know what I mean. It's like Diddy or R. Kelly
Oh,
or any other example.
wait. How? How? What did they make? What did it say he does?
He does bad things to children. That's what he does.
They're children. Wait, what? I've not heard of this. What the heck?
You may have not heard of it, but it's true.
No,
And
no.
everyone's like, yeah, I'm no longer using Typhlosion ever again. So, there's
That's
that.
horrible.
But I mean, it has a cool design. It has good stats. It has like one move set. You just put a
Oh
focus
my.
set. You put a choice scarf on that bitch, and you press eruption. That's all you do with this Pokemon. You don't do anything else. Um, so I think it's mid.
All right, that's fair. Yeah, he's not the best.
All right, I know you like Totodile.
That's a perfect little guy. He's like up there. He's so cute.
You think he
Like a little
smacks?
Muppet. Yeah, he's like a little Muppet. I like him.
I like out of these three, I definitely like Totodile the most. So I tend
He's
to
cute.
agree. And he has a cool design too. I think he's like the best designed out of all three.
Yeah, like in Detective Pikachu, he's really cute.
Yeah. So he's not bad. Crocodile on the other hand is a fucking clown. This design sucks.
He looks like a clown. He's wearing little clown shorts,
I do
little
not
clown
I do
pants.
not like this a lot. They don't get a lot of second evos right, and Crocodile is one of them. He is garbage.
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot its name.
Yeah, see, he's that forgettable.
I thought his name was Quilava, and then I remember that was the other
No,
guy.
that's the other one, you idiot.
I
Uh,
forgot.
all right, so I'm putting him in a clown tier. Is that fine with you?
Yeah, that's about right. Put
All
him.
right. For alligator's not bad. I like for alligator. They fixed
I
his
like
design a
him.
little bit.
He's got little bandages on his arms. I don't like him
He's
as much as the first guy, but he's still
he
cool. I think he's
has
my favorite.
he has a cool design. He has good stats, good move set, good abilities. Anime. He doesn't really do much in the anime. There's not really that much for alligators in the anime, because Ash never evolves as a Totodile, so he doesn't really got for alligator going. So I'll put him in top of passable. How about that?
Yeah, he's definitely my favorite, like, final Evo for the starters.
Yeah. All right. I like this for the starters. I'm not mad at this. All right.
Yeah.
Now we're going past the starters to Centrit, the Route 1 Mon. Normal little ferret thing. Thoughts?
I really like that thing. It's really cute. I like that
You
it's
like
like a
this thing.
weird it's like a weird design. I like that it's a little strange. Like it's not quite what I would expect. Like the one that like the evolution is more what I would think, but like I don't know, I like this thing. I definitely like its evolution more. I just think I think it's cool. I actually think it's kind of passable. I do like it.
All right, I agree too. I like its little like pose it does, and that it's on its tail.
Yeah, I like that.
I
It's
don't mind
cool.
Centrit. Ferret, ferret's kind of whatever, honestly.
I think I don't know. I like its face. You know what it is? It's when would if the Pokemon was real and you would want it in your house. That's what makes for it. So
It
like I
could
don't know.
be.
It's
It could definitely be like one of the real life Pokemon, I guess.
like if you like had it in your house and it was like walking around and then like imagine that thing curling up on your lap. Like that's a cute little Pokemon. I
So
like that.
you think it's passable? All
I
right,
like it a lot.
all right. I'm game. Um, but I'm gonna be real. I think Hoot Hoot is a garbage design. This thing looks ugly as fuck.
Worse than Noctowl? You really
Yeah,
think?
way worse than Noctowl. Noctowl actually looks somewhat decent. This is not it.
I like the red eyes. I think it's cool that it kind of looks like a
I
clock.
but it don't though. It don't look like
It
anything. It looks like an owl that got like one of its legs cut off and like amputated wrong on the other leg. Like it just doesn't look.
I
It
like
don't
that it
look
has
good.
one foot.
Like it don't
I
look
like that
good.
it
It
has one
don't look
foot.
good. I don't like it.
The thing is like I like that I'd be freaked out if I saw the thing in the woods. I think because he looks like kind of freaky. I think
It's just
because it's
not.
a Pokemon, I'm like, oh God, like if I saw it. I mean, like not to say every ghost Pokemon that's ugly. I mean, it's not even ghost, but
It's
like
normal. It's not even psychic either. It's just normal. Normal flying.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, if I saw that thing and its like eyes are going red and they're so big too, it would be like, oh, what
I'm
is
putting
that
it in
thing?
the whack tier. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I
I
don't
at
like it.
least put it in
I don't like look. I
cloud.
don't even like looking at it. Like I look at the top half, I'm like, all right. Then I look at the bottom half, I'm like, oh no.
Wait,
So
but you like the top half, then he should definitely go in cloud.
no, 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 not even, not good enough. Sorry.
Oh, but listen
No,
to
no,
me.
no. Good luck at
He's got a
esports.
big
Nope,
old
sorry.
hoot hoot foot. He's got a big hoot hoot
All
foot.
right, moving on. We're up to Noctowl. See now, Noctowl actually gets a second foot. He has some cool like crown thing going on. His eyes are cool. He has a cool pattern on his chest. I think he's like at least passable.
What? You're gonna put him that high up? I think it
Yeah,
was
yo,
worse than
Noctowl looks
Hoodoo.
cool. What? And then Ash had a shiny Noctowl in the anime too. Don't forget that.
I just, I just think that it just looks a little too close to like an owl to me. That's what I
That's the
like.
point,
Hoot
bro.
Hoot
It's
is like,
based on an owl. What you want it to look like? A
yeah, but
fucking
Hoot
giraffe?
Hoot looks well, but Hoot Hoot looks like a cartoony, like very abstract owl. Like it's like a circle
It
owl, and I
looks
think
like a
that's cool.
failed owl. That's what it looks like. But Noctowl
Okay.
actually looks like a cool owl that you would like.
It's the red eyes.
If you saw Noctowl in real life, yeah, holy shit, that's like a legendary owl. That's what you would think. Cause you see the big
I think
horn thing it got going on, the
But the red
crown.
eyes, though, the red eyes made Hoot Hoot
All
really
right, I'll put it.
pop,
I'll
and
put it top of mid. How about that? Would that make you happy?
better than Typhlosion.
Yeah, fuck it. No, it's not better than Typhlosion, but
Yeah,
all right, all right. You happy with that? I'm happy with that. That fine.
yeah, that's okay.
All right, Ladybug. I mean, I don't really have much to say about this thing.
That was my first party member in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. It was like, I want to follow you.
I mean,
He's kind of
it's
funny.
creative in
I
design.
like that it looks like a weird puppet. I like
It
that it
does
looks like
look
a
like a puppet, and he's got little sock muppets on.
yeah, like I kind of like he kind of looks like a little. I don't know
Ladybug.
if I had one of those things like walking around. I think they're kind of funny. Ladybug, like its evolution is like Ledian is a
We're
really
not talking about that
wacky
yet. We're
thing.
talking about Ladybug.
I like Ladybug. I like Ladybug a lot more. I think it's got like a funnier vibe.
I'll put it in mid.
Yeah, he's
I
alright.
don't think it's anything special. I ain't going front. I think Ledian is OD. I love Ledian.
Because
And
it looks more
Ledi,
like a Power Ranger.
yeah, yeah, for real. And Ledian's got its own signature move. You know that, right?
What is it?
It's
Blitz
got
Punch?
Comet Punch.
Oh, Comet Punch.
Yes, sir.
Um, yeah, because that is one of the things I didn't like about Ladybug is that they didn't have any cool moves in the Mystery
Nah, his
Dungeon, or
design's
at
oh
least
cool.
not one.
He's cool. I like the little humanoid, like Power Ranger, like esque
Yeah, in
thing.
hindsight, maybe I should have. I don't know how to
And I
evolve
think
that
his
in
design
Mystery
gets even
Dungeon.
cooler when he gets when the 3D sprites come out too, because he's like armored up.
You're
Uh,
right. I didn't remember that because don't they give it like a shine? Like he
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
has like a
and his
little bit of
shiny's
the.
not bad either.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah,
I
adding
like
texture to the ladybug shell does kind of make it look cool. Okay, you
I'm
know
gonna
what? I
put him.
agree.
I'm gonna put him here.
Yeah, it's kind of
I
nice
like
because
Lady.
it kind of gives superhero without being super overt. It still looks like an animal, but it's still kind of giving like, oh, it's like a superhero
Yeah.
sort.
Spinnerack. I don't have shit to say about this thing either. I mean, it's got a cool little face on its thorax.
Um, let's like if we're comparing it to the other spider Pokemon, like
It's not as cool as Joltik or not as cute. It's not as cool as Galvantula. And
definitely not as cool as our
I mean,
Araquanid.
It's cooler than Spidops. That thing's ugly as hell. Um,
I
I
think
mean,
Araquanid kind of makes every other
Ara-
spider one look kind of bad. So like Spinarak
Arachninid's
is just kind of
alright.
like
I mean,
I
for like
like
a for the first like spider is like the first gen. I mean, it's kind of
yeah,
hard to.
as a blueprint it looks okay.
I'm gonna
I
put it in the
like I don't
clown
hate
tier.
it.
I don't like it. I don't really like it that much.
No, I don't love it either,
All
but
right,
I think he's cute.
I ain't gonna front. Ariados Smacks. I don't give a fuck. This design is peak.
You know what it
Unfortunately,
is?
it's ruined by its terrible stat line, But
They
but
gotta
but
give it a
but
mega or
yeah, dude,
something.
this is one of the prime mega candidates. I'm telling you, this thing would go hard for a mega.
You know
But
what it
but
is?
like
It's
just the
the
just like the Wreck It Ralph Candy Crush fucking hex bug colors it got on it, and the fucking just the with the horn and it's peak design peak.
what it is for me is the stuff on the back. You see those things? You know when you just see like a bug that you don't really know what it is, and they just have like these
Yeah.
things coming off of it. It gives that. I don't know
Every
what
single
they
generation
are.
of Sprite too, it looks so cool, and it's just
Like
ruined because no one wants to use it because it doesn't do anything because there's no stats.
yeah, I want this thing to be better because it is a fully evolved, like,
Yeah.
it's a second evolution. It should be good, like, to be able to use later on. I don't know, I like how freaky it is because if you saw that in your house, even if it was small, you would be like, ah, like it fits
Yeah.
the spidery feel. I
No. All right. Yeah, but I think it smacks peak design for real.
No, yeah, it's good. I'm okay with that. It's
Okay.
something that I would like to have. Like, I've always said, like, if Marvel characters had Pokemon, I feel like that would be Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man's main.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay, moving on. We have Crobat, which is added in second gen from Zubat and Golbat from first gen. So we have a second gen evolution. And a lot of people like Crobat. I like Crobat. I don't think it's a bad design. How do you feel?
Making it like bright purple is cool. I think it's a little strange that the whole mouth angle was sort of abandoned. I think giving it four wings was really cool though.
hmm
It's funny to me that it gets less of a body in the final evolution because it was like it had like a head and a
Well, it was
torso
all it was all
as
mouth
Zubat.
as Golbat.
Yeah, like because it had a head and a torso as
Yeah.
its first Evo, and then he
It's
lost the
it's its
torso, and then it just became a
design
big mouth,
its design's not
and then he got
bad.
super small.
Yeah, its design's not bad. It's really good competitive. It doesn't really have anything crazy in the anime. I think like right here is good for it. What do you think? I like it right here. Passable. High passable.
Yeah, like it's definitely like because Zubat at the end of the day was always going to be kind of annoying. So the fact that they
Yeah.
gave it
The
kind of a
fact that the
cool
yeah, then
final
they
Evo at
gave
all was nice.
yeah, they gave it a final Evo in Gen 2 is pretty cool. All right, I'm fine with that. What about Chin Chow? What about this little thing? I'm kind of indifferent.
I think it's okay, although it's funny to me because I feel like because in Finding Nemo it has an anglerfish, they
Yeah.
made it look so freaky,
But this
and
is like a
both of
cute
its line are
anglerfish.
like cute.
Yeah.
But I don't. Although it's not even a fish, it looks like I don't know what it is. It's just like a little bean underwater.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna put it like bottom mid. Cause I don't think it looks bad, but I don't think it looks good either.
No, yeah, it's cute, but not the cutest Pokemon. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like when you see a cute Pokemon and you're like, all right, that's cute, but like it's like a Teddy Ursa type. Like, okay, that's cute, but not that great. You know?
Yeah. Okay, but Lantern, I love Lantern's design. I really like Lantern's design a lot. It looks so good. It just looks so like friendly and like petable and it's cute.
To me, it works as I would never use it, but you know what it is? It's a good world building Pokemon. Like one that
Yeah.
just fills out the world and is like when you see like if you went to an aquarium and you saw that, it's like, oh yeah. Like I like Pokemon that aren't necessarily like showstoppers, but they're important just for like just making the world richer.
Yeah.
Like I would never get rid of it.
All right, I think Top of Passable is good. I really like Lantern.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. On to the baby Pokemon. We're up to the babies. Pichu? I fucking don't give a shit about Pichu. I'll be real. I mean, Pichu's cute. Doesn't really do anything. It's in like Pokemon Ranger for a while. You do shit with it in Pokemon Ranger. You don't really use it in normal Pokemon runs.
Think about how this thing is in Smash Brothers over most of the people
I
in
guess it
Pokemon.
isn't Smash Bros. That is true. That does have it going for it.
Does that help it or hurt it
I
though?
don't know. People hate Smash
Because
too.
because of all the Pokemon to add, the fact that I mean I can't imagine it was that hard because it's just the same move set, but like
Yeah. I'm
it's
gonna
like
put
they could have
it.
added anybody. Why
I'm
that thing?
gonna put it in the top of clown tier. I don't really care for it.
No, I don't like it either. Pikachu's cute enough. We don't need
And
like
Pikachu's
a
the
one
face of the
trying to be
company. Like,
cuter.
no, like when you think about Pikachu, you don't think about Pichu. That's the thing.
No, the thing with me is that Plusle and Minun, I think are better looking Pichus to me.
Yeah, but they're not even Pichu variants. They're Pikachu variants.
No, yeah, as a kid, I thought that they were like supposed to be Pichu related, but they're not. So I was like,
Nah,
I
they're
think
not.
Pichu's just like a worse version of them. I like that they're more like rabbits.
Okay, that's fine for me. What about
Yeah, I just
Cleffa? How you feel
it.
about this
I,
baby?
I honestly don't even like any of the Clefairy line. So this thing has are those horns? Are those antlers? What are those things on the side of its head?
They're like nubs. I don't really like it either, honestly.
I would pick it up
Um,
by the nubs and then
I
I
don't,
kick it to a field goal.
I don't like it. Okay, Igglybuff is kind of cute. I ain't gonna lie. I like
I
Igglybuff.
like it. I like that it looks like it has a tattoo instead of hair on its head.
Igglybuff is the cutest one out of all of them, I think.
Remember in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon when you get the Igglybuff side story about the Guildmaster Wigglytuff when he was a baby?
Yeah, that's true. All right, I'm gonna
That
put
was
him in. I'm gonna put him in mid then. 'Cause he's the cutest one.
yeah, I do like that thing.
All right, Togepi. I don't really care for Togepi either. I mean, he's got Metronome and he's in the anime,
He
but
does get the anime
he
bump.
does get the anime bonus. He is a big anime Pokemon, I guess.
It is kind of cute seeing Misty like holding it for a lot of the show. Like it does kind of like it's nice seeing her like kind of cradling the thing. I remember in Detective Pikachu in the background, there's somebody kind of holding it in that same way and it's just kind of like looking around. Togepi is a cute little dude, although I do kind of like all of its evolutions better. But you know
Yeah,
what? They wouldn't work without this thing.
yeah, and
So
it
I
does
do
have the anime.
like I think it is a weird design that it's an egg and it's coming out, but it looks like there's another egg that looks cracked coming out of the cracked egg. It is a little
Yeah,
odd. Although I'm guessing it's like like what is it, poached or steamed egg?
I don't know what it is. It's a cracked egg and a baby.
Yeah, because it kind of has like that like because the coloring is like oh it's like a steamed egg. So I don't know. That's kind of creative. Like oh make a
All right. I'll
Pokemon out
put
of
him. I'll put him right here.
a poached egg. Yeah, it's not bad. Not my favorite though.
Togetic. Togetic looks all right. You don't look bad.
No, I like it. It's like fitting. It's funny that they gave it a long giraffe neck and then took
Yeah,
it
I mean
away.
it kind of looks
More-
like a mystical Pokemon esque kind of thing.
No, yeah, the fact that it's very friendly does help. Although it didn't help the Clefairy line. I think those are supposed to be nice, but I
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna put it here. I think that's
yeah,
fine for it.
yeah,
All right,
that's that.
Natu and Zatu. This thing is fucking ugly. Get this thing off my screen, bro. This thing sucks. That
Which
don't
one?
even
The little one?
the first one, not Natu, the little one.
Yeah, I feel like if
That thing,
Zatu was like
it's just too, I feel like it's just too much going on just a pea, like a green pea body.
here's the thing. Imagine if Zatu was a single stage Pokemon. Like, would anything change? Not
No,
really, right?
no,
Like
like
Natu just feels like unnecessary, especially because Zatu is like has that gimmick of oh, it's the only Pokemon to have a name starting with X. Natu definitely doesn't feel
yeah,
needed
and
then. I mean,
you get like the, all right. I'm putting Natu in hot ass tier because it's garbage. But Zatu
no,
I
yeah.
like
I
because
feel like
you get like the totem like native totem shit going on, and
no,
you
yeah, it's
got
very
yeah
especially when you see it flying. Like when
yeah
it's flying, like imagine seeing that in real life. Like that, they would look really majestic. People would look at those things
yeah.
and go like,
I mean its head is kind of bland, but like the rest of the design I like a lot.
Here's the thing. It looked because not it's Natu's basically a beheaded Zatu,
Yeah.
but then Zatu what it is the stuff coming off of it on Zatu just looks nicer. It
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
It
uh
looks nice. I
I'm gonna
like
put
it a
it
lot.
here. I think it's passable.
Yeah.
All right, on to the Mareep line. How do you feel about the sheep Pokemon Mareep?
I mean, if they had to make a sheep Pokemon, um, I like that they made it electric. That is a pretty like you would think, oh, a sheep it should be normal. Like I think that's what Wooloo was, right?
Yeah, Wooloo is just a normal big sheep, and Wooloo I think is a
Yeah,
better
like
designed sheep.
I think Wooloo is definitely cuter. I because the thing
I
with
like I like I like this though.
like Mareep's not bad. I think something about certain cute Pokemon is they kind of have these homogeneous eyes. Like I think that like Mareep and Teddy Ursa's eyes are just like the black with the little white
Hmm.
dot in there. And when they have that, it's like that's cute, but they can only do it for so many Pokemon before it's like they look a little
All
too
right, I'm
much.
gonna put him like dead in the middle.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
I don't think he's bad. All right,
No, he's not bad. Definitely not bad.
Flaffy's kind of mid. I like
Flaffy
the
looks.
I like the color change. I don't really like that it stands on 2 feet at this stage. I
I
mean
really don't like that it stands on 2 feet. It looks like an abomination.
the blue sapphire ball on its tail is cool, but like I don't really like it that much, honestly. Like
Honestly, if I would trade the ball on Mareep to be on Ampharos, I think if Ampharos had the blue ball, it would look pretty good for
yeah, I
that.
think Flaffy's here though. I really don't like Flaffy that much.
No, I think it's the weakest out of the
The
lot.
design is definitely the weakest out of them. Ampharos pretty peak though. I ain't going front. Ampharos does have a cool design.
No, Ampharos is I think one of the cooler ones. I do like I don't know because it doesn't read as sheep to me. It has weird flippers, but honestly, I don't mind that. It I don't know. It's kind of funny. Like you get those two Mareep and Flaffy, and they kind of you can tell they're sheep, but then you see Ampharos. It's just it's so weird, but it's such a poke.
It doesn't really follow the line, but it does look really cool.
No, yeah, it because it looks like I don't know. It's just like one of the Pokemon I think of when I think of Pokemon. It's just such a
I'm gonna put him here. I think he's
yeah.
good here. All
No, I
right,
like him.
we're skipping megas. We're not doing megas here. So
Yeah,
Blossom.
if we were, then Ampharos would go a lot lower.
Yeah. We got Blossom.
It ruins the Oddish line. I hate it. I would actually rather it be gone.
I don't really like it either. Fair.
I'm from Hawaii and it's a hula Pokemon, and what's so sad? I still didn't like it even living there.
Mm.
I don't know. I
Meryl.
don't like it.
Meryl is whatever. I don't really mind it.
It's a
I
mouse.
don't really like it either, honestly. It's a
It's
what?
Peekaboo.
It's whatever kind of Pokemon right now.
Again, it's one of the like, oh, it's kind of cute. It's
Yeah,
not the most.
I'm gonna put them like right here.
Actually, what's funny is, I think that the evolution is cuter than Meryl. I actually kind of like Azumarill.
I like Azumarill less.
You do? I think I used to think that.
Especially like in the 3D, it just does not look good with the modern fucking sprites. It just looks like a fucking Easter egg gone wrong.
Oh,
It's like a
okay.
painted fucking Easter egg, and then its limbs aren't like don't match the body, and I don't really like it.
All right. Yeah, 3D does make it look a little odd. I um like in 2D art the way they make the bubble pattern. I think it's a cool idea to have like kind of look at like waves and then the bubbles are coming off of it. Like that's a fun gimmick. I think that is what really makes that whole thing pop. Like if it just had like the white tummy, like a lot
Yeah.
of animals and Pokemon do, it wouldn't look as cool. But that thing really having the stomach pattern, I think, does save it from being super boring, you know?
All right, that's fair. Sudowoodo. How do you feel about Sudowoodo?
That's one of my favorite Pokemon. I think it's really funny. I'm a sucker
It
for the Ditto face, you
it
know?
does have its own gimmick in the game where it's pretending to be a tree, and then it's in the anime with Brock.
Yeah.
I like it. It doesn't have the best design though. I think I'll put it
I
top of
think
mid.
what works for it is when you see it running. It's really funny when you see
Yeah.
it like sprinting with its stupid
I'll put him
arms.
here. Actually, I'll put him before Typhlosion.
I'm
I'll
such
put
a
him here.
hypocrite. I was just talking about how these eyes are super generic, but then they just make it a little bit smaller, and I think it's really funny.
All right, I think it's fine here, right?
Yeah, he's epic.
All right, I'm gonna be real. Politoed is fucking goaded design. I ain't going front. Politoed is such a good design.
Really? You think it's
I
better than
re
Polywag?
Yeah. In design, fuck yeah, dude. Politoed is like the ultimate. If you think like Frog and you think Pokemon, you think of this thing. It is like the ultimate,
Uh,
like jolly, cool, fun, like Pokemon esque kind of. In terms of all the frog Pokemon, when I think of Pokemon, like for a frog, I think of this thing first.
it's the hair. The hair bothers me. But then again, if they took it off, it would look boring. So I don't know what I would change about it.
Yeah, and he just looks
I
happy.
mean,
He's got cool design with the frog feet, and he's cool. I like
I've
Politoed a
always just
lot.
liked the round. I just wish he wasn't linked to the Polywog line, just because
Yeah, well,
they already
it's an
have.
alternate transformation. I mean, Poliwrath's not bad, but Politoed here.
I mean, I literally hate this Pokemon, but if you want it,
You
it's up
hate this
there. I mean,
thing, bruh? Go get the fuck
yeah,
out of here.
I actually really hate that Pokemon, but if you like it,
I
that's
like it a
alright.
lot. All right, fuck it. We'll put him here. If you really don't like him that much, it's fine.
No, I hate him. Yeah,
All right.
it's alright.
This thing is garbage. This thing's also garbage. So let me just do that. I don't know what they were thinking about putting those in here. They just don't look good. They don't do anything. They're very annoying. They don't do shit in the anime. I ain't got much else to say about those two.
Which one is this?
This is Hoppit and Skiploom.
Oh, I like them. I think they're fine.
No, they're fucking hot ass. That's what they are.
Wait, all three of them?
No, no, Jumpluff's a little better. Jumpluff's not
I like
terrible.
Jump.
Jumpluff actually adds something. Those first two though are just I don't like it. I don't like the first two. So I think Jumpluff's like mid enough, and then these two are just hot ass. So that's what we're doing. Good enough, you think?
Um, Jumpluff's literally one of my favorites, but if you hate him, that's fine.
I don't hate him, but I don't think he's like that cool of a design. He's interesting. He's like a
Uh,
cheerleader Pokemon
it's
with
one of my like.
the pom poms.
I like that they can't fly. Like I like that they need the wind. Like that's kind of that's
They
creative.
just float
I would
around.
yeah I like the idea of like seeing
All right, you want to
like
put
when
him
you
up?
see
You want to put him up here then?
all right, that's okay.
All right.
I just really like them, but
All right.
it's all
All
right.
right. That's all right. Okay. Next is Apom. Super cool looking Pokemon. Really, Ash has an Apom in the anime. I like Apom. How do you feel?
No, yeah, it's like it's super cool to me because if I was to say, oh, make a mythical monkey, there's no way I would come up with something like this. Like it's such a like it's got like a really interesting like power. Like it's what's cool about him is when you look at him, you instantly know what his like deal is. That hand
Yeah.
tail is super like striking because there's some
Yeah. And
Pokemon
in the
where like
anime, he's super cool in the anime too. He like beats up
yeah
everybody.
yeah like there's some Pokemon where you look at them
Mm.
and
I think he's definitely
they don't
passable.
look like they can do what they're able to do. Like
Mm.
when you look at Jumpluff, the thing looks useless.
Yeah.
But then Apom, you can tell he can do things with his tail, and it's cool.
Yeah, I like Apom. Okay, we'll leave him up there. Um, Sunkern and Sunflora, the lowest base statted mons in the game.
That is funny though. That is pretty funny.
Sunflora is an interesting design at least, but it's just its base stats just ruin it for it. You just can't use it.
I, it is a funny Pokemon. Like if I'm just judging it off of design, I would like they're funny.
Like
I don't
it looks
love
like the fucking Plants vs Zombies sunflower kind of.
actually I wouldn't like it if it looked like that. You know why? The eyes being closed, it gives it a lot more charm. Like a lot of the Pokemon that have its eyes closed, if like the design would be so much worse if they had it open, like Makuhita. Imagine that thing with its eyes open.
Yeah,
It would look
that
so much
would
more
be weird.
boring. So like
Okay.
Sunflora having like the closed eyes as opposed to Sunkern, because Sunkern looks like a weird bird to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Sunflora looks cute. It'll be
All
fine.
right. We'll leave him. We'll leave him here.
Yeah,
Yanma, Dragonfly Pokemon. I think it's an
he-
interesting design.
oh yeah, just wait till Gen 4, because then that thing gets
Yeah,
like
Yan Mega gets a
way, like
way cooler.
I'm so glad they looked back at this because this seems like such a nothing Pokemon, Yanma.
Yeah, it's not terrible. I'll put him like right here. It's a okay
And then
design.
they gave it like because of Yan Mega, I feel like that kind of boosts Yanma up. Now I think it is cute. Before I didn't care at all.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, Dragonfly as a Pokemon is a cool idea.
Oh yeah, I
Okay,
guess
next is Wooper, the
oh,
little
that's the
guy.
iconic little fella.
Wooper is
That's the
pretty
guy that
iconic.
everyone loves.
I like Wooper.
Who doesn't like Wooper? I mean, like there was that viral video way back in the day called
He
Gold.
definitely gets a cooler design after the 3D sprites. He just looks a lot smoother and like cute.
No, yeah,
Uh
he's funny. Like if you just had him around. I
I'll put him here. I don't mind him there.
also like that he likes mud because he's so blue. You'd think he would be like a freshwater guy, but no, he likes
Well,
muddy swamp.
he's ground, and then
Yeah, he
Quagsire's
likes muddy swamp.
groundwater. All right. What about Quagsire?
I like him.
Quagsire. Quagsire is
I
like super derpy. He does got meme potential.
I do like it about as much as Wooper. Like if I was like, oh, Wooper evolves, I'm like, oh, but how could it be as cute? And then I saw Quagsire, I'm like, oh no, yeah, that makes sense that that would be like the
All right,
big bro.
let me do this. I'm gonna put Quagsire here, and then I'm gonna put this like here.
All right.
I think because I don't know. I feel like I was overhyping Century. I think he's cool, but I don't think he's like this high. I like
Yeah,
this.
I guess
Yeah, I think it's
when we're
fine.
building out the list, a few of the Pokemon are going to be too high or too low at
Oh,
some
yeah,
point. I'm going to go,
nah,
"Ooh."
yeah. I like this. This feels right to me.
Yeah.
All right. Up to the evolutions they added Espeon and Umbreon. How do you feel about Espeon?
All right.
All
Like,
right.
it's not the worst evolution. I think the worst one was and always will be Flareon.
Oh, you're gonna love the one I say for my least favorite. For Espeon, I don't think it's bad. I probably put him up here somewhere. Honestly, he's not the coolest design, but it's not a bad design.
We needed a
Uh,
purple one, and this one works it well.
yeah. All right, that's not bad. Can I be real for a second?
What?
I absolutely hate Umbreon.
Is it because of competitive?
It is my least favorite Pokemon only in the competitive sense. I fucking hate this thing. The amount of times that I've been walled by this thing for it to just protect and wish and fucking foul play, confuse right, all the bullshit. And the fact that it lives everything and just doesn't die, and everyone used to bring it, and it was so annoying. I'll forever hate this Pokemon. It's whack. I don't give a
I
fuck
think its design
how
is cute.
I don't give a fuck how cool it looks. It's whack. It's gonna stay whack and it ain't moving. I don't give a shit. All right?
Well, you sound straight up traumatized by this thing. So
I
if
don't
it
like it.
personally scares you,
Every
then that's
fucking
fine.
time I used to play competitive, I would run into this fucking thing and it would just ruin my day. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I can see that. It is my favorite evolution, but
Yeah,
It's
no,
fine. I
it's
like
my
it
least. It's
shiny.
my least favorite. It's got. I'm not gonna lie. The design's cool. It's there. I'm not gonna say the design's bad, but it scarred me. I don't like it. I can't do it.
The shiny is cool too.
People are gonna see the thumbnail and be like, "Why the fuck is Umbreon in that tier?" Well, all right. Murkrow. Murkrow's kind of whatever. It does get Honchkrow in Gen 4.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, it's pretty good because that's like Giovanni's like main Pokemon.
No. I like its hat better here. Like that it looks more like a witch, and then Honchkrow
Did I
looks
say
like a
Giovanni? I meant fucking Cyrus, not Giovanni. I'm fucking
uh,
bugging.
because it evolves into more like a mob boss thing. I like
Yeah,
it
that's
more
well.
like as a witch.
That's why like the I'm fucking drawing a blank. The bad guys in Gen 4 fucking use them.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it loses the witch vibe. Not that I would hate the mob boss look. It's just I don't know though. I like that it looks like a Halloween Pokemon.
Alright, dude, the more I look at Pikachu, the less I like it. I'm not even gonna lie. I really am not liking
You
how
mean
Pikachu
Pichu?
looks. Pichu, yeah. The more I look at it, just the less I like it. I'm putting it lower. Alright.
What's
What about Slow King?
I
The
used to really like Slow King just
the
because it could talk.
alternate route to Slowpoke. I like Slow King. It is a pretty good design. We'll put him up here. He's like
It is creative.
He's like the Barney looking Pokemon. I like him. All right.
Yeah, he's
We
epic.
have we're up to Joe's favorite Pokemon. Not that anyone
Mischievous.
watching is gonna know what that is, but yeah, Mischievous is Joe's favorite. Our friend Joe.
I didn't like it as a kid, but I read this manga. It was a Gen 4 manga, and it was about like a Tarzan, like a Pokemon version of Tarzan. Like the kid was raised by Pokemon, and he had one of these on his team. And what he would
Mm,
do is he would like scare the trainer with Misdreavus, and it would like throw them off. I think that was really funny that he would kind of just mess with the trainer sometimes instead of the Pokemon themselves, just to throw off the trainer.
mm.
I thought that was funny, so it made Misdreavus more cute to me.
Yeah, I think in honor of our friend Joe, we're gonna put him in passable.
Yeah, that's good.
Mischievous isn't a bad Pokemon.
I like it.
All right, unknown hot garbage. I don't give a fuck
It's
if
a
you
cool
spell out. I
idea.
don't give a fuck if you spell out the alphabet and you got a million different variations. You're stupid. I don't like it. The fuck
Yeah,
out of
they
here.
need to give it a
You
better
get
move
you
set. I
get
don't know
one
why.
move. You get one move, which I get hidden power, whatever. But you get one move. The different letters don't change. The type don't change the stats. Like if the different letters had different stats and had different types and move sets, that would be cool. But they don't. They're all just hidden power, psychic type, and all the same stats. Stupid. I don't like it.
Yeah, it is kind of disappointing, especially because they seemed like they were so cool back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what are they gonna do? Like they're gonna evolve or they gotta do something, but they don't really. They're more like they're more like sidemen for other legendaries, and they're cool when they're that, but they're cool from a
Yeah,
visual standpoint, not
you
from a.
know, I mean they got their own like place in the game with the Legends of Valves and like the Mount Coronet spot in Sinnoh and but like I don't know. It's a cool
It's just that you
idea.
would never use them
Yeah,
though.
it's a cool
That's the only thing. You
idea.
could just never use them, and you can't picture yourself like
I don't know.
uh
I don't really like it.
hanging out with one, if that makes sense.
I mean, I guess it's not bottom of this tier, but it's not good. All right. Wobbuffet. What do we think about Wobbuffet?
They're funny in the anime, so they get
They
that
do
bump for
get
gimmick.
big anime points. That is true.
The tail being the true form, I think, is also really funny. I like the tail. It's just a little black line
I
with
think
eyeballs.
Wobbuffet's kind of whatever, so I think I'll put him here. He gets the little anime bonus, but if he wasn't in the anime, I'd probably put him even lower. But he's whatever. Okay, Pineco. This thing's ass. It's a fucking
Such a
pine.
weird thing to make
It's a
a
pine
Pokemon
cone.
out of.
Why? Why are you making it a pine cone and all it does is explode? It doesn't do anything else.
It is funny that it does
You
explode.
run into it in the fucking Eternal Woods. No, no, wait, that's Sinnoh. You run into it. What the fuck is the Gen 2 woods called?
Johto
Bu-
Woods.
the fucking after Bugsy. Yeah, yeah, whatever. Um, yeah, you run in there and then it fucking explodes and kills your team. You guys dumb. Is I like the design. It's annoying to fight in game. It's no anime. It's in
I
the
like
ass
that it's
tier.
green.
Yeah.
It looks like taffy.
All right. Giraffe rig. How do you feel about Giraffe rig?
I would put that right in the middle of the road. I think it's kind of cool, but it's not my favorite.
All right, I feel the same. It does get an evolution. It does get Faraffarig
And
in
it gives it a long
Gen
neck like
8.
it should have had.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not bad for a giraffe Pokemon. It's not dumb. Okay, what about Fortress? Fortress. The
Fortress is the better Pineco. I think that thing is way cooler.
definitely is better. I'm gonna probably put him like in the middle over here somewhere. I mean, it's cool. It's a big like shell armor bug thing.
It looks like it has guns coming out of it.
Yeah, and it does use them like that in the anime.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. What's up next? Dunsparce. Dunsparce does get a evolution in the new games.
I think it looks like a clown, so I'm gonna put it in clown.
Yeah, I agree. I don't. It doesn't really do anything. Its stats are kind of whatever. Its moveset's kind of whatever. It's a whatever Pokemon. Gligar, I like Gligar. I really like Gliscor in Gen 4. Gligar is cool though.
No, yeah, it tees up Gliscor a lot. It's a cool little bat. It's funny that
It
they
does
already
get
had one with Zubat, but they
it
give it a
does
scorpion tail, so
it
it's
does
like,
get
oh, that's
anime points, and also Paul and Ash both use Gligar Gliscor. Fun fact. So it does get double anime points. Gligar Gliscor is one of like the main Pokemon in the Sinnoh region of the anime, so it's up there, I think. All right. Steelix. I hope you agree, but this thing smacks. This thing kicks ass as a design.
I thought it looked like a dog as a kid. I thought like the things coming out of its head, I thought those were like dog ears, and I thought that was really interesting. I was like, oh, it's like a dog, but it looks like a rock. I don't think anyone else sees
If
that,
you were to
but
like evolve Onyx in any way, this is how you would do it, and I think they did it like perfectly.
I'm
It
glad
looked
that Onyx has this because if Onyx was as weak as he was, looking the way he does, it's like that would be a
yeah, and
tragedy.
fucking Steelix is
So
so cool. It's used by Jasmine, the gym leader. That's her ace, and it spams Earthquake, and it just looks so cool with this big ass iron head.
he also has good glares like coming
Yeah,
off of him when you see him in
the
3D.
lighting's
Having
good.
the texture on him, I think, really helped him in my book because I liked
Yeah.
him more as I got older because of the new like
Yeah,
texture,
no,
like that.
Steelix
He's
kicks ass, and
the light
I mean,
hits him
he
really
does
well.
have a mega too, which looks really cool. But we're not gonna talk about the mega. But I think he smacks. I think he deserves to be up there. He's a really
I
sick.
like that it has teeth. It makes him look really scary.
Yeah, no, he's so dope. I think he deserves to be up there. All right. Next is Snubble. Snubble. How you feel about the dog?
I just don't hate it. I think a lot of people hate it. I think it's kind of funny, especially in Detective Pikachu when the guy's like, "Oh, Snubble's really cute," and it just like growls at him. I'm like, I love that this thing's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Kind of funny.
Um.
I would put it in clown because it looks like a clown. Look at his little clown thing. I like him, but I think he's still a clown.
Yeah, we'll put him. We'll put him like right here. Right here. All right. Then we have Grand Bull, who becomes Fairy type in Gen 6, so it's a Fairy dog now. Snubble and Gramble are both Fairy type now. Fun fact.
I like
Grand
Granbull way more than anyone else. I think it looks like he looks like a sports mascot.
He looks like a Looney Tunes character, right?
Oh yeah.
I think I'll put him
I
like
feel like I could
top.
see him running on a football field and like pumping up the crowd.
Yeah, I think I'll put
He
him
even
like
has the
top.
collar.
I'll put him top of mid. I think, because I just like the big underbite he has.
Yeah, those tusks
Hmm.
really give him a
Yeah, if he
boost
if he
in
didn't
my book.
have them, he'd be a lot lamer, I think.
Yeah, but he has them as Snubble, so it's good that they make him even bigger here.
Yeah, they accentuate that, which is nice.
hmm I like his
Or
stance too. He's like, "Ugh." He's kind of
yeah.
hunched over,
All
like
right,
his teeth are that big.
who's next? Quillfish. I mean, it gets an evolution in Legends Arceus. I don't really like it though. I ain't gonna lie.
It's funny that the Quillfish
It's just
variant because it has a Suian Quillfish, and I think the colors there are way more nice. So even as the other Quillfish, I think it's worse because there's like the black one with the purple barbs.
yeah,
Dude, green Quillfish looks stupid now.
like greenish blue on yellow with a red mouth. I don't really like that color, and it's just I don't know. I don't
And plus
really
that
like
one
it that much.
evolves too. So like Hisuian Quillfish is just like an upgrade in every way.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep him here. I think he's fine down here. All right. Ooh, Scizor though. She say less. We gonna do this up.
Scyther was already a really epic Pokemon, so the fact
We
that they were
gonna
able to immediately reiterate and make it like do another design
we
that
gonna
doesn't suck. Like it looks amazing.
use.
This like if Iron Man had a Pokemon, it would be this one.
Out of
That's
what
how
we have
cool it
right
is.
now, Scizor is 100% the best designed Pokemon on this list of what we got right now.
I agree.
Scizor is fucking insane design. Such a good design. So good
I
competitive.
like the big meaty claws. I like
Big
those.
Maytag claws. I like the big battle bugs like Beetleborgs. Nah, it's peak design. Okay, what's next? We're not using Mega Scizor. Shuckle. How do you feel about Shuckle?
How do you feel about the juice that it squirts?
Berry juice does have it like
Yeah,
an in-game, and it does have its own side quest in Johto as well. That you got to heal the Shuckle to get the medicine for the Ampharos and the Light Tower for Jasmine, and then you get gifted a Shuckle, so it does have that going for it.
it's such an
Um,
interesting idea for a Pokemon because it's like a weird like turtle worm that also makes juice. It's like very
yeah,
very unique. I like that it's kind of strange. Like for again, like because he has such a unique niche in the world of Pokemon, I can't rate him that bad because he is
yeah.
like
So I think right here is fine. His design's kind of it's not like it's creative a little bit, but it's like he's just there. He's just like a
yeah, he's
little
all right.
worm. He's all right. All right. Who's next? Heracross? She say less. Heracross going up here.
Scizor
Heracross
and
is
Heracross carry the bug
peak.
type on their back.
Look at Gen 2 with the bugs. We got three up here. Gen 2 got
No,
some
yeah,
peak bug designs. I ain't gonna lie.
no, yeah, they are like
If you
it's
were
crazy
listen,
because
listen.
I feel like they're such a joke in Gen 1,
If you
and
were
Scyther had to
going
carry.
if you were going to make a battle beetle Pokemon, it would be like Heracross, like a Hercules beetle kind of beetle. The big ass horn. It has like it stands up and it's got like the armor on it. Oh, it's peak. It's
What's
peak.
cool about Heracross is that he looks really sick, but he's also kind of cute. Like if he was sitting on the couch, I would be like, I don't know, I'd want to drink something with
Ash
you.
has Heracross too. You know that, right? Ash uses Heracross,
And
and the
he
Heracross.
was smart for that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, yeah. All right. We're starting to get some good mons now in the Smacks tier.
No,
All
yeah,
right.
Gen 2 was looking a little bad before.
Mega Heracross don't care. Sneasel, the unevolved form of my favorite Pokemon.
So you must love it, right?
No, quite the opposite actually. I'm very indifferent to this thing.
You can see if you could see Sneasels in the room with me and their jaw hit the table like Brian Griffin.
It's not. I don't hate Sneasel. I just really don't like it. Like I love Weavile. It's my favorite Pokemon. But again, I've never really liked Weavile because it evolves from Sneasel. I just like Weavile by itself. You know what I'm
Sneasel to
saying?
me looks like the girlfriend to Weavile. Does that make sense? It looks like
It's
a
just
female variant, and Weavile looks like the guy to me.
yeah, kind of like the Pyro thing with the mane. I get that. But
That's what I thought as a kid.
Sneasel's design's cool. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not cool, but I'm gonna put him
Yeah,
like right here. I think he's like passable, but I don't know.
yeah.
I don't really. Again, I'm indifferent towards Sneasel. Again, we've lost my favorite Pokemon, but I'm indifferent towards Sneasel, so we just leaving him right there. I think that's fine.
Yeah, it's all right. I never loved
Or
Sneasel.
all right. Who's next? We have Teddy Ursa, the little Teddy Graham teddy bear. I think Teddy Ursa is one
Uh,
of the cutest fucking Pokemon. I ain't going front.
I think
Teddy
it's
Ursa's
trying
got
too
like
hard, but it's fine.
Teddy Ursa's got like the peak cuteness. I think
Do you know why it has its hand on its mouth?
because it's like, ooh, I dropped a plate and my mom's gonna yell at me.
No, it's because he has a honey on it and he's licking the honey off. I
Oh,
think that's kind of
my
cute.
bad. I didn't know that. I'll put him right here. I really like Teddy Ursa. He's cute.
Hmm.
Okay, Ursaring, I am very biased because Ursaring is like by far one of my favorite, if not my favorite normal type. And I think for a bear Pokemon, it's just like they hit it right on the money.
It also evolves again later
Yeah, it
on,
evolves to
so that
Ursaluna,
also
which
helps.
also looks cool as shit.
I like that it
I think Ursaring smacks, and if it doesn't smack, it's definitely top of passable. Like, how do
I
you
think
feel?
now that it's not the final Evo, I like it a lot more.
Yeah,
I think having it be like as big as the next one and like being standing upright, I was okay. But the other one looks so monstrous. So I like Ursaring more now because as a kid I was
yeah.
like, that's not as cool
And then
as a bear as I would.
Ursaring is also one of my favorite because Paul, my favorite person in the anime, uses Ursaring in the anime, and it does work. So I like Ursaring. All right.
Yeah.
What about Slugma? Slugma
Uh,
balls. No, I'm sorry.
can't say that on YouTube.
Yeah, my bad, my bad. Cut that out, cut that out. All right. What about Slugma though? What do you feel?
They had a short film that really made me love Lugma, so I actually
Oh, are you talking
it's
about like
middle.
the cabin with the girl and he's like the fireplace?
Hmm.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen
that
that.
one.
It's not bad. I'll put him
It's just really
here.
cozy.
Sigma's cool. Like is a literal lava Pokemon. He looks cool. I'll put him there. I think.
Yeah.
Macargo's cool in design, like idea. I don't
Yeah,
really dislike
I
Macargo
like
either.
the added like black shell that's
Yeah, the
made out of the
shell
lava, the
definitely
dried
makes it look
lava,
good. I
and then
think
the fire coming out of the shell. That's
mm,
cool.
I'll put him here. I think they're both pretty passable.
Yeah, I
I
like it.
like that. I like that. All right. Swinub, the football Pokemon. This thing is
Oh,
just
that's
a
funny because
football.
footballs are made out of pigs. That's funny.
And it literally just looks like a football. I've always called it a football.
It is cute.
It's cute, but I don't think it's really anything going for it. To be honest, I don't really. It's whatever.
But would you eat it though?
Yes, give me that bacon. Yum 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 yum. Okay. What about Piloswine? Now,
I like the evolution a lot. It's like it's just the big lump.
yeah, it's and then I mean it does evolve into Mamoswine in Gen 4, but Piloswine by itself as the final Evo is kind of whatever. I think it's like
No, but
probably
as a mid Evo now with that added context, that makes this thing a lot better.
yeah, so I think it's probably in the middle somewhere. Honestly, it's not a terrible
Yeah,
Pokemon.
I would have ranked way lower had that not been the case.
Yeah, if it was the final Evo, it probably would have been like bottom of mid, but it's fine right here. I think. All
Hmm.
right, Corsola, the coral Pokemon. How do we feel?
Um, it's okay.
I don't. It's a design. I don't really care for it to be honest. I think it's a clown. It
Yeah, I don't
does
love
get
it.
like the ghost version in Sword and Shield,
Yeah, just so that one can exist, this
which is
one,
way cooler than that.
yeah, I that's why it gets it into not the bottom because if it were up to me, I'd put it at the bottom.
Yeah. All right, that's fine for that. Oh, we have Remoraid next, and Garfield. Let me tell you right now, Remoraid is by far the worst designed Pokemon in this region. I don't give a shit.
You know what's sad? If you saw the beta
This
design where he looked more
thing
like a gun.
is so ugly and just not usable and just it's just bad. I don't give a fuck if you get artillery out of it. It is just bad.
The thing
Why
is,
the
if
fuck does it
Octillery was
evolve into Octillery anyway?
yeah, because if it was just the octopus by itself, it would make more sense.
Yeah,
Like Octillery
Octillery
looks
by
like a
itself would
single
be
Evo.
fine. Like it just looks like it doesn't need any evos at all. But the fact that Remoraid
Yeah.
exists, I swear, looking at all the Pokemon and like really looking it over, I think Remoraid is by far the worst designed Pokemon in this gen. By far.
No, yeah.
I don't think it's close.
Remoraid. Have you seen the beta design where it looks more like a revolver?
That would be way cooler.
No, yeah, it looked way better. I don't know. Well, I guess I can guess why. They're probably like, oh, it looks too much like a gun. We have to change it. But
Uh,
then just take the Pokemon out. Then, if it's supposed to look like a gun, but you can't make it look like a gun, then just don't put it in
yeah,
the.
because here's the thing.
Just
Here's
don't
the
put it
thing.
in the deck.
Like Hoppit and Skiploom and Sunkern are hot ass, but at least they're like cute. They
Yeah.
could be like a little cute. This thing is just ugly. Is just ugly in every type of way.
No, yeah, it's a very like kind of all over the place Pokemon design
Yeah.
wise.
All right, we are up to the octopus octillery. How do we feel?
Have you seen it in Detective Pikachu where it's cooking? That thing looked awesome.
I do like it in that movie, and it has some decent anime stuff, and it has a really good ability in game for like shiny hunting. So I don't hate octillery.
No,
I
I
think
think
I'll,
it's cool. Like it as an octopus Pokemon goes, it's like yeah, like he worked for so many gens until we got Clobbopus.
yeah, he works. I like him. He could be in the middle. I think he's not bad.
Yeah, he's all right. No, yeah,
All
I
right,
put him there too.
all right. Delibird. How do we feel about Delibird?
It's like
It does
I
get an
thought it
Evo. It
was
does get an Evo in Scarlet Violet. It gets the Iron what's it called? The Iron
Iron
bundle
Bundle.
on the Iron bundle.
I thought that was just an alternate form.
No, it's a Evo. I think.
Oh, okay. He evolves into a robot.
No, no,
What's
you're right.
funny?
No, you're right. Yeah, it's not an Evo. They're alternate forms. You're right. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I heard somebody call it delivered, and I was like, delivered? Why are you saying it
Because
like
it's
that?
like
And they're like, oh,
deliver, and it's a
yeah,
delivery
delivered, because it's like
bird.
it's delivering presents, and I was like,
I mean,
oh,
it's
I was like,
it's
that makes a lot more sense, but because the anime calls it Delibird, I've never been able to unhear
Delibird.
Delibird. Yeah, even
How
though
do
that makes way less sense, he doesn't work at a meat shop.
how do you feel about it though?
I like that it's kind of like Santa Claus, but design-wise, it looks more like an owl than a penguin.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna put him like right here next to Pile of Swan. Actually, he's worse than Sudowoodo, but actually, he's more like down here. Okay, that's fine. I think. What are we up to
Yeah,
now? We have Mantine, the Manta Ray Pokemon. How do we feel
it's all
about
right.
Mantine? It's a cute. It's kind of cute. I think when it gets
Why does it
its I think
get on it?
when it gets its baby in Gen 4 Manatee, that thing's way cuter than this thing.
Its name's not Manatee. That's a real animal. That's isn't it Mantike?
That's what I said.
It's Manatee, like the sea
What the
cow.
fuck I didn't? Why you put I didn't say it. Did I
Go
say that?
back. Run it back.
Wait, rewind, run it back. Did I really say wait, what did I
Now,
say?
when you're editing this and then you play it really slow mo, you're saying Manatee,
I said
and then go
Mantike.
Garfield was right. You did not.
Did I
Anyway,
really say Manatee?
yeah,
That's funny.
yeah.
That's not even that Pokemon. Manatee's like a cowfish thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's like if a
It's
hippo was a
all right, all
pacifist.
right, all right, all right, all right. Whoops, my bad.
Yep, you're literally canceled forever now.
All
But
right, all
yeah,
right, all right.
I like this thing. Why is Remoraid on it? Is there a reason lore wise why there's a Remoraid
It
on
just
the thing?
follows it. It's like one of those sucker fish thing that follows it, I guess.
It's disgusting.
All
That
right.
makes Remoraid worse.
Yeah,
It's a
no,
little leech.
Remoraid's bad. All right, I'll put him there. That's fine. All right, we have Houndour, the little fire puppy. Houndour's cool. I mean, I think it's like middle of the pack. Something like
He's
right
alright.
here. He's all right. He's not bad. He's got like I don't know, games use him on the for fucking Team Aqua and Team Magma use him, or Team Magma uses him. He's not
I
bad.
like when I like the cuffs on him
Yeah, he's
a
cool.
lot.
Okay.
He's cute
Houndoom.
but cool.
Oh wait, no, we have to Skarmory.
Oh, that's a weird order. Skarmory is
Uh,
just worse Corviknight. Corviknight really was like, oh, let's do still flying even more epic, and I'm like, oh
Yeah,
no,
Skarmory's
Skarmory's the
not. I think Skarmory in the older generations has a cooler sprite. When it goes like 3D, they kind of like slim it out and it doesn't look as sharp. And I think it looks way
he.
better when it looks sharp like this.
Someone described it as like, oh honey, we have Corviknight at home, and then they had a
Yeah.
Skarmory. It was
If
so
before
sad.
Corviknight though, it's pretty good. If you're thinking like just
Yeah,
before Corviknight, I mean obviously it's just Corviknight's way cooler and just better, but Skarmory's not bad. I like Skarmory. Skarmory's definitely up there, I think. All right. Now we have Houndoom. I don't know why the order was like that, but
yeah. Houndoom's
Houndoom,
one of the coolest little
Houndoom's
guys. I think
definitely
if
a
I
cool
had a
name.
fire type in this region, it would be him. Like he would be my like guy.
Yeah, Houndoom's pretty up there. I'll probably put him like top three of passable. Honestly, he's pretty good.
Like
I'll probably put him like top of passable. Really,
it would be
like right
for
there.
Alligator and him
Yeah, I think
tearing stuff
so.
up.
Yeah, it looks good to me.
Yeah, I like
All
him a
right,
lot.
we're not doing Mega Houndoom, even though it looks sick. Kingdra, Kingdra's pretty peak. I like Kingdra. They didn't have Kingdra in Gen 1. They had Horsey and Seadra, but not Kingdra. So Kingdra is added in Gen 2.
It's okay. I guess I'm just not a seahorse person in real life, so I guess I just
Yeah,
never
it's probably
cared.
just like passable, like higher passable, somewhere in here, maybe like right below Slowking. All right, that's not bad though.
I
Who we
put
got
him in
next?
clown, but
Fanfy. Fanfy is pretty cute.
he looks like a playground equipment.
What, like the one that you ride on, like the on the spring?
Yeah, he looks like he would be really cute for that. I feel like you would see it at a petting zoo. It's cute that they made like an elephant Pokemon like I don't know, it looks really nice, like really cute.
I'll put him here. I think he's
It's
cute.
got interesting colors like red and blue. It
Yeah.
doesn't seem like it would work, but no it does.
Donphan's cool. I like Donphan a lot.
I
I
like
don't
that
think
can
it.
turn into a wheel.
Yeah, I don't think it smacks, but the fact that it can go like Sonic Spin Dash mode is pretty cool.
No, yeah, I like is it Great Tusk in
Yeah, it's called
Gen
Great
8?
Tusk for
Yeah,
the pass
that's
form.
more what I like. I like the more pronounced
Because it gets like
tusks.
it get
So,
like spikes on its tusk,
yeah.
and it looks like the dinosaur version kind of. But I think Donphan looks cool by himself.
Hey, it looks all right. I think of it as like a middle evolution now.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. All right, Porygon 2 in Gen 1 we have Porygon and Porygon. No, we just have Porygon in Gen 1. And then Gen 4 they had Porygon Z, but in Gen 2 they have Porygon 2, which is a super
I always
good
liked Porygon
competitive
too.
Pokemon. The duck, the smooth duck looking Pokemon.
I always liked it. I thought it was cute.
Yeah, I don't mind it either. I'll put him in passable.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not terrible. All right, who do we got next? Stantler. How do we feel about the deer? The deer, reindeer kind of Pokemon. He does get an Evo in Legends Arceus,
Yeah.
which I guess I don't know if that helps Stantler, but it doesn't make him bad.
Stantler's face always threw me off.
It's just like a fat. It just has fat on his face. That's why it's just chunky.
It looks almost like it should be censored.
No, no,
I like
no.
Weirder a lot more. I feel like the white and the big all the hair kind of fills it out more and that makes the face look a little bit more fitting because I was like why did this like the reindeer look so strange.
He just has like a
Like
fatty, like chunky face. That's all. I think like maybe like right here. It's fine. He's not bad though. Okay. Next we have Smeargle, the sketch Pokemon. Signature move. A lot of anime stuff. A lot of bullshit in competitive. Pretty popular Pokemon. Thoughts?
um I don't I don't even know what animal this is.
I think it's supposed to be like a. Uh, I don't know either, actually. Now that I'm looking
Yeah,
at
I
it,
can't tell what it is. I mean,
I,
it is like a Pokemon that is like, oh yeah, that is a Pokemon. Like it's just like, yeah, that guy's cool.
I mean, all
Middle
right,
of the road for
yeah,
me.
I'll put him like in the middle somewhere. Definitely better than these guys, but I'll put him in the middle. All
Yeah,
right,
he
yeah,
feels necessary.
that's not bad. Tyrogue, I like Tyrogue. Tyrogue has a cool little design for like a first stage fighting type. I think like for a baby fighting type. It's not a baby
I
mon,
like
but
I like that none of the people in his line look related.
yeah, nah, he's just a little dude. And then depending on
All
like
four of them look completely different. I
oh,
think that's kind of funny.
depending on like attack, defense, or HP, you get a different one. So that's a cool idea.
No, yeah, it is a cool idea. I do like it. He is funny. I don't know how they came up with this look. It's very strange, but I do kind of
But
like
it
it. I
but it's
like
but
that
it makes
he's
sense because it's like it's supposed to be like a karate like kid animal thing before it's even developed. So that's why it has so many different like paths of evolution.
yeah, I like that he looks like he's wearing little wrestling tights. I
Yeah,
think it's
it's got
cute.
little like jorts and some sneakers and like some wrapping. It's cool. I like
Yeah,
him.
he's all right. I don't hate him. He's all right.
All
He's
right.
not bad.
We get Hitmontop is added to Gen 2. Hitmontop is the spinner Beyblade kind of Pokemon, literally only known for rapid spinning and competitive. I like him though. He's
I feel like
cool.
he's bigger than I thought
He is bigger,
when I saw
and
him in
and
3D.
and in the 3D versions, he's not like he spins like this, but he's like doing like a walk in place kind of dance thing.
No, yeah, I do like his weird little capoeira
I don't mind. I
look.
don't mind. I think he's passable. I think he's like middle of passable. He's cool. I like him on top.
He's not bad.
No, he's not bad. All right, what we got next? Smooch him.
That's a instant whack. I would whack it. I'd hire a hit to get rid of it.
I don't. I don't like it either. It's just not it.
It's unsettling to look at.
Yeah, it's then just Jinx. It's I don't know. I don't like it either, honestly.
I can't even believe they touch Jinx again.
Yeah, the fact they give it a baby really doesn't help it at all. If anything, it makes Jinx worse.
It's so weird because there's so many other Gen 1 Pokemon that are like more popular that they really could have given something to and they just never did.
Yeah. Well, two up next anyway. Magmar and Electabuzz. They got baby Pokemons in this gen. And Elekid, fun fact, is my favorite baby Pokemon.
I think it's a lot of people's favorite babies. It feels the most. I
It's
don't
not
know.
a,
There's just a
it's
vibe
not
about it.
only my favorite baby Pokemon, but it is Paul's main Pokemon. That's his starter basically. It was Chimchar, but then he said, "Fuck you, Chimchar. You're not worth anything." And then it became Elekid. And that's why Chimchar and Elekid, then Electabuzz and Monferno, then Infernape and Electivire have that rivalry in that anime. So it's got anime points. Big anime points.
No, yeah, he's just got like a different vibe. I actually like it more than what it evolved into.
Electabuzz, yeah, I think he could look cooler than Electabuzz. But
Yeah,
I
he
like that
just
he's like an outlet and he's like tough and he's got a like
he's
thunder
an egg.
symbol. He's egg
I like his
shaped.
Popeye arms.
Yeah, nah, he's cool. I like it a lot.
He's a
Magby,
weird combo.
Magby though, I feel a little less inclined to put higher.
Magby looks like it has grandma hair.
Yeah, I mean it's cute, kind of, a little bit, not really. I'm gonna put him next to Pichu, but he's better than
I
Pichu.
hate
Fuck
that.
Pichu. All right, what's next? Miltank. The infamous Miltank, by everyone's nightmare in Gen 2, getting bodied by Whitney. And fun
Um,
fact, Miltank is faster than Rayquaza. Did you know that?
no.
It is. Miltank has 105 base speed. Rayquaza has like 95.
Weird.
Yeah, weird, right? Milt for a cow, for the first cow Pokemon. It's okay.
I wish its face was more cowy.
Yeah, it's kind of like too humanoid, right?
No, yeah, I want its snout to be big and cute. like bigger.
It's not ugly.
Yeah, I guess it's just like weird because a cow is big and has udders. This is like head and then all udder, which makes it look like, oh my God. It looks like it
Yeah.
shouldn't exist like that.
It's not bad though. I'll put him. He's like in the middle. It's not a bad design on a too good design. All right. Oh, we're almost there, Garfield. We're almost done. Who do we got next?
All right.
Blissey. The evolved version of Chansey from Gen 1. I'm not gonna lie, I think Blissey is just better Chansey and is pretty peak. I like Blissey a lot.
I always did like Blissey. I would whenever I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, you're cool. I like them.
Yeah, I put Blissey like high, a little higher in pass, but I like Blissey's design a lot. I'm not gonna lie. All right,
Hmm.
not bad. All right, who's next? All right, we're up to the legendary dogs. So we have
Produce
Raikou,
first.
the first one, who I
I
think
think that's my least
definitely.
favorite out of the.
I'm gonna hot take here. I really like Siberian tigers, so I think Raikou's design is pretty peak.
I like the purple on him at least.
It's just a Siberian tiger look with the literal lightning tail and the stripes. And he's got the fangs and he's got the ruffled face. He's so cool. I like him a lot. I think he definitely has a peak design in this generation.
I guess I don't hate any of them. I think all three of them are kind of cool.
All right, who's next? Entei.
But
Entei
I
is also really cool.
You
They're
got the
all three.
movie.
All three of them. He does have his movie. That is true. He does get the movie where he squares up with Charizard.
He reminds
Uh
me of Beast and Beauty and the Beast.
yeah, he's definitely. I don't think he smacks. He has a really cool design. Actually, he might smack. All three of them are really good.
Look at the cool cuffs around his things, dude. Whenever they put a cuff around a dog Pokemon, it always makes him look a lot
And just
cooler.
like the fire like star triangle pattern with like the gold like crown and then like the beard kind of thing going here, it looks cool.
Hmm.
All right, I agree with that.
Hmm.
Suicune is definitely the weakest out of them though. I'm not gonna front. Suicune has a cool like crest on its head and the purple hair and just the white, but I feel like it's just
The
weak.
thing with Suicune is he seems the most pacifistic out of the three, so he doesn't look as badass. He's like more graceful.
Even then, like it's just I feel like it's kind of lazy. Like you see how like at least with like Raikou and Entei, like the bottom half is like custom still. With like the bottom half of Suicune, it's just four like skinny legs.
Um, I think the ribbons are what does the work, but the what I like, remember the Celebi movie when it's like bouncing across the water? That visual always stuck with me. I thought that was really like, oh, it like purifies water. Like power wise, I always thought it was like a really neat, like, oh, it does that.
Yeah,
But
it's
design
cool.
wise,
I'm
it
gonna
never
put
really
him.
clicked.
I'm gonna put him like top of passable then, because I don't think he's like smacks like these two, but he's definitely pretty good.
No, yeah, the design never spoke to me, but what it
Nah,
does was like, oh,
it's
that's
not.
neat.
And then in the
No.
3D variants, he gets like too smooth, and he doesn't look sharp at all. Like the crest on its head doesn't look sharp. The ribbons don't like
Yeah,
have an
I think seeing
edge.
it from different angles definitely hurts it. I don't know. I
Yeah,
feel like it doesn't look like it's supposed to be seen from certain angles.
yeah. No, but I think that's fine. All right, who's next? Larvitar. Oh boy, getting a good Pokemon now. Larvitar for a design, he's kind of whatever, honestly.
I honestly hate Larvitar.
I don't I don't care for him that much, honestly. He doesn't really do anything. He is one of the
He looks
heaviest. He is
disgusting.
one of the heaviest first stage mons. He's like, I think he's like 200 something pounds. He's fucking heavy as hell. Um, okay, you fine with this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care for Larvitar that much. Pupitar, Pupitar's garbage. I've never liked Pupitar's design. I get what it's going for. I understand. But like the middle evolution is just not it. And this is a problem that like most pseudo legendary Pokemon have, where the middle evolution is just hot ass. Like
It's
Shelgon
just
for
another
Salamence
cartoon
is bad.
Pokemon.
Zweilous is bad. Fucking I mean Gabite's pretty cool, but you know what I mean. Like a lot of the pseudo legendaries, they just have like bad design. You agree with this?
You
I
know what's
really.
funny? I think of the ones that you listed, I still think this one's the best out of those set. You know what's funny about Pupitar? Um, the they're not supposed to move, but they can actually move by shooting air out of the little holes in itself, but it can't replenish the air, so it can only do it so much. But there's like things it can do where it can like rocket using the compressed air in itself to like hit things. Like that's from an in-lore perspective. Like gameplay wise, I'm sure it doesn't have anything to do with that, but I think that is funny just seeing
Yeah,
this thing
I mean,
flying.
Pupitar's
So
not bad,
funny.
but I just
No,
don't.
yeah, I
It's
think
just
it's
weak.
funny.
It's just weak.
It's such a strange decision. Like, oh, the dragon's gonna go in a cocoon. I'm like, what? Why?
It's not even a dragon though. All right. It's time for my second favorite Pokemon of all time. Tyranitar, baby. This thing is peak. Peak in every letter of the word. Peak.
If they were gonna make
If they were
a
going to
mod
make a
based off of,
fucking monster Pokemon based off a Godzilla kaiju, Tyranitar's your guy.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if they were gonna do one off of Godzilla, they were gonna make sure it was gonna be
This
good. I mean,
motherfucker
Godzilla's
slaps in everything he's in the anime. He's a huge role in the Celebi movie. He fucking goes in on the Celebi movie. He literally has like crazy sprites. One of the best Pokemon competitively. One of the best stats. Best design. He's peak. I don't give a fuck. He's peak. You agree?
one of the best pseudo legends, honestly.
Yeah, it's my favorite. And my second favorite mod, too. All right.
No, yeah, like whenever you see it, it's like, oh, there he
Well,
is.
there he is, the
Stuff's about to
GOAT.
go down.
The GOAT. All right, who's next? I think we're just up to the legendaries now. Yep. Okay, Lugia, Ho-Oh, and Celebi are the last three.
That's how you know
Lugia!
Tyranitar has to be good because there's a gap between the other legendaries and then the other legendaries. They put Tyranitar among the legendaries.
I ain't gonna front. Lugia's probably the best designed Pokemon in this gen.
I don't hate it.
I
I think
really
it's
like.
okay.
I swear to God, in terms of like legendaries in general, like Lugia is an insane design, and it gets Dark Lugia too, Shadow Lugia, and DX. I know, like
It was all right.
Tyranitar's my boy and my goat, but I think Lugia's design is just too fucking crazy. It gets a crazy theme song, crazy good lore, such a cool like event in the game, like everything around it. In the movie, it's sick. It's dope. I like it. Ho-Oh, on the other hand, I like a little less.
I like the colors on Ho. I kind of like that Ho was like the rainbow one, and then Lugia's like all white with like he's very simple color wise, but I do like that
I
contrast
just,
between
the
the two.
only
They
thing I don't
seem like
like, the
sisters.
only thing I don't like about the concept is they just did this with Moltres. It's just like an evolved form of Moltres. That's what I've always thought of Ho-Oh. It looks like if
Yeah,
Moltres
but
evolved or Mega evolved.
here's the thing though, looks like hot garbage, so I'm glad they at least tried again.
No, it doesn't look bad. I'm saying, do you think it's good enough for Smacks though?
Um, if Lugia's up there, I would want Ho-Oh up there. I think they're like I don't know. I think they work good as a team.
All right, we'll put him up there then. I'm not putting him in front of T-Tar though. Fuck you.
Oh no,
Uh,
Tyranitar I think should go at the top of this entire thing, honestly.
yeah, I think so too. I mean, I really like Lugia's design, but T-Tar is just so goaded. All right, and we have one left. Celebi, the mythical Pokemon for Gen 2. It has its own movie. It does have its own movie. It does die in its
It
own movie
does.
too.
Yep. Just like
Um,
Latios.
and it's just like a cool nature seed Pokemon. It's got its own area in the game. It's got its own event in the game.
It also can time travel, which they
Uh,
gave it so many bells and whistles. I think he's all right. I don't hate it. I think it's
uh,
passable.
yeah. You don't think it's good? It's max. I don't know. Its design is. It might be like top passable.
No, yeah, to me it
I
looks like a
think I think
Powerpuff
like
Girl
I think
Pokemon.
for like a legendary in like lore and movie, it's like really good. But for like what the actual Pokemon looks like, it's kind of, it's cute and it's mythical looking, but it's not like over the top. You know what I mean?
I I don't think. I think there's cuter mythicals going forward and before this. Like I think Mew is cuter,
Yeah,
but like
Mew
I
is a
don't
little
hate Celebi.
better. I think for a
I think Celebi is cool.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
hate it. I just
Celebi's
don't
not
think
bad.
it's
I
goated.
think. How do you think about this? Just top of passable? I think that's fine.
Okay.
All right, I think that's everybody. That's all of them. What do you think? I think this is
I
pretty
think
accurate.
I think Sudowoodo goes up to goated. That's all I think.
Sudowoodo.
Yeah.
All right, the best I'm gonna give you is like this.
All
I'm
right.
gonna give you that. I don't think Sudowoodo's that good. Um, I think nah. I think most people would agree with us. I think, except this
I
decision
hope.
I made. They're gonna shit on me for that. But they don't know the pain. They don't know the pain of fighting that thing. And I know people are gonna give a shit about Meganium too because you got the Meganium lovers. But I know I hope everyone agrees that Remoraid is just fucking terrible. Worst designed Pokemon
Remember,
in the region, and I also think that T-Tar is by far probably maybe tied with like Lugia for design wise, like the coolest design. I mean, you could even put Scizor in that argument too. Scizor is a crazy design too. For like best design overall.
no, yeah. See, like my guys would be like Caesar,
Yeah,
Tyranitar,
like these, like this is top
Feraligatr,
three right
Houndoom.
here.
Like
Like in
those are
gen,
my guys.
I think like if you're going in this like not biased at all, I think like you see these three, you're like shit, that's got to be the top three, right?
Hmm.
And then I definitely think that Ariados is Omega slept on, and its design is definitely up there. I think everyone in the Smacks tier deserves to be in here. I just think they're just such a good like addition to the Pokedex for this region.
Right.
Yeah. So would you change anything else? You think we're good?
I think we're all right.
All right, I think so too. Yeah, the hot ass Pokemon in this region, not that many honestly, but the ones that are hot ass are pretty hot ass.
Oh yeah, they're
Um,
good.
yeah, and then
They they're popular going forward too. Like
yeah. So
they got
I think
megas.
the send off for this region is like after Gen 2, like it gets better when Gen 4 comes out, and then when Gen 6 comes out, and then when Gen 8 came out. Like this generation progressively gets better, and all the shitty mods progressively get better too. So I think that's
Thing
a
is that this had a smaller like pool, so the fact that they have less, but the ones that are really good are really
yeah, the
good.
ones that
Like
are
they,
really good are really good. Yeah, that's a
yeah,
good takeaway, I think. All right,
yeah.
I think we're good.
Hmm.
So this has been the most definitive Pokemon tier list of Generation 2, and if you think different, you're wrong. So there you have it.
Yeah, if you like Umbreon, you're literally like you're just not a Pokemon fan.
That's what I'm saying. Later!